Is this an acceptable microphone placement?
Let me hear you.
Hello, I'm Devon Tully. Habba-dabba-dabba-dabba-dabba-dabba-dabba. Who is the man with the plan? I guess in a weird way, well, not a weird way, but like every family has the one who's like, that's the funny one, or like, that's the one who's smart at stuff. And I guess that was kind of my role, but it's also, I think a lot of it comes from my rampant ADHD. Like I'll say something that I actually will think, and it's more getting used to rolling with when people are laughing when you're not expecting them to. There are better ways to say that sentence. What I meant was, sometimes I'll say something and it'll just be popping out of my brain, and this has been my whole life, and people will laugh and I'll go, why did they laugh? And at some point I'll just go, I'll pretend I did that on purpose. And then thus began a comedy career, I guess. So I think a lot of times people tend to express what they're comfortable with. And and that tends to be the opposite of what's going on the inside, because you get enough of what's going on the inside. And a lot of times when I'm like talking to people or interacting with people, I want them to be happy, and that's my main motivation when it comes to people. But what's really going on up here is mayhem and darkness, and I wouldn't say darkness, I just think if you think about things deeply enough, you tend to go dark, because, the world lends itself to chaos and entropy and all that. Comedy.
What I think is interesting about you is that when most people say stuff that's going on up here and they point to their own head, they'll point to the front or the side, but you just pointed to the back of your head.
Mm-hmm. You're right. There was a thought pattern to that, because I feel like this is the more shallow thoughts. This is the stuff you share. And it makes sense because this is the prefrontal cortex, the last to develop. And the farther you go back, you get more into like, down here, you have all of the instincts and stuff. That's the lizard brain. You know what I mean? There's not a lot of thought. It's just reacting to heat and stuff like that. Then you go up here and you get into the monkey brain. And it's like more like, oh, I can make a tool, but the tool is really just to get me some food. And then here, this is where you have like future and consequences and stuff like that. So if I was thinking about my own brain, I tend to go all the way back here into the deeper thoughts, the subconscious weird stuff. My name is Devon Tully.